let me go. CDL Book Club, Jeff Mills right here on the CDL Book Club grounds, and we're getting ready to perform the Class B test, pre-trip test for MVA, for Maryland license holders. All right, and I'm gonna first start with my keys in my pocket, and the wheel is chalk. And I'm gonna enter the vehicle using 3 points of contact. Starting now. And you can go on around to the side. So I'm entering the vehicle using 3 points of contact, and I'm gonna get the key out my hand and put it in the ignition. And you can come on in. I'm gonna first get my seatbelt on, and I'm going to turn the key on so the dash lights up using the safe start. Looking at my ABS light, the ABS light went out, it properly works. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the truck on, building up my air pressure to the governor cutout rate. Starting now. All right, and so now while I'm letting my air pressure build up, I'm gonna go ahead and we're going to go ahead and start with the city horn, properly works, and air horn properly works. That sound that you just heard, that was the governor cutout rate, so the truck reached the governor cutout rate when I begin my air brake test. Now, my left turn signal indicator properly works. The right turn signal indicator properly works. The four-way flashers, they properly work. I'm gonna turn my lights on and pull this lever back for my high beam indicator. It properly works. And now I'm going to check my mirrors. My mirrors are adjusted for me. My fender mirror, spot mirror, and the flat mirror, they're not cracked, not broken, and secure. No illegal welds, no loose or missing parts, and they're clean. All right, now I'm going to inspect my windshield. It's not cracked, not broken, and secure. No obstructions, no outdated stickers. The windshield wipers, they're flush to the windshield. They're not cracked, not broken, and secure. And no illegal welds, no loose or missing parts. The blades are not dry, rotted, or frayed. Okay, now turn on my vents to defrost and to the defrost and to the feet. Fill at the top, I'm gonna fill down the bottom. That properly works. Now to the vents, turn the vent on, put it up, feel for it. All right, they properly work. Now turn the vents off. Now, my emergency equipment, I have 3 reflective triangles, spare fuses, and a fully charged ABC fire extinguisher, and they are secure. Now, I'm going to say that my air pressure reached the governor cutout rate. So now I'm ready to perform my air brake test. So I'm gonna start with the parking brake test, AKA the tug test, by pushing in the parking brake and, well, I'm sorry, this is for Class B, so disregard the trailer brake. So we're gonna tug against the parking brake first. By putting the vehicle in neutral drive, I'm gonna tug against the parking brake, and the parking brake should hold, starting now. The parking brake held, it properly worked. So put my vehicle in neutral and explain my service brake test. For my service brake test, I would drive 5 miles an hour forward, apply the brake, and it should not pull to the left or pull to the right. No unusual feeling. Now, I still have enough air to perform my air pressure test for my low air leakage test. So I'm going to now do 3 things. I'm going to turn the vehicle off, turn the key on so the dash lights up, and 3, push in the parking brake. Starting now. 1, turn the truck off. 2, turn the key on so the dash lights up. 3, push in the parking brake. Pushing in the parking brake, I'm going to let the air settle. The air is settled. Now, I'm going to hold the service brake down for 1 minute, and the vehicle should not lose no more than 3 psi within that minute. And I'm going to hold the brake down starting now. And so I'm holding the brake down. I'm going to say that a minute is up, so I'm going to remove my foot. So I remove my foot, and the vehicle did not lose no more than 3 psi within that minute. So now I'm going to fan my brakes down to 60 psi, and my low air pressure buzzer and indicator should come on. Then I will continue to fan my brakes to 40 to 20 psi, and the parking brake that I pushed in should pop out, starting now. My low air pressure buzzer and indicator came on. It properly works. My eyes on the parking brake now. The parking brake popped out. It properly worked. So now I'm going to get out and I'm going to check my lights and do the exterior now. So we can pause. All right, so now we're outside the truck for the exterior. I'm gonna start with the ID clearance lights up top. They're not cracked, not broken, and secure. And amber in the front, red to the rear, no condensation. The turn signal lights, they're not cracked, not broken, and secure. Amber in the front, red to the rear, no condensation. The headlights are not cracked, not broken, and secure. Clean and clear, no condensation. My tag is securely mounted to the bumper. The vehicle is the suspension is balanced. If it wasn't balanced, I'd place the vehicle out of service. No leaks or puddles or broken glass underneath the vehicle. If I had that, I would place the vehicle out of service. All tires are properly inflated to the manufacturer specification. Now I'm gonna open up my hood and I'm gonna go to the passenger side to inspect the parts that are needed to be inspected. So my water pump is not cracked, not broken, and secure. It's underneath the alternator. It's right here. The water pump is not cracked, not broken, and secure. No leaks, and it's belt driven. No loose or missing parts. The coolant reservoir is not cracked, not broken, and secure. No leaks, and it's at its proper level. The windshield washer fluid reservoir is not cracked, not broken, and secure. No leaks. Now we'll go to the passenger side. I'm sorry, the driver's side. Go to the driver's side here, and I'm going to inspect my engine oil dipstick. It's not cracked, not broken, and secure. No leaks. How I will check it, I'll pull it out, wipe it off, insert it back in, pull it back out, and it should read between the add and the full mark. No leaks. The transmission dipstick, it's not cracked, not broken, and secure. No leaks. How I would check it, I'll pull it out. I would check it the same way as I check my engine oil dipstick, but how the engine oil dipstick, I would check it with the engine off. The transmission, I would check it with the engine running. Next part is the air compressor. It's not cracked, not broken, and secure. No leaks, and it's belt driven. Underneath the air compressor is the power steering pump. It's not cracked, not broken, and secure. No leaks, and it's gear driven. The air compressor and the air compressor and the power steering pump are both gear driven. Sorry, and the only things that are belt driven is the water pump, and that's on the passenger side. All right, now we're going to start with the steering system. And so I'm going to start with the steering shaft, and it's not cracked, not broken, and secure. No illegal welds, no loose or missing parts. Should have no more than 2 inches of play. And the power steering fluid reservoir is not cracked, not broken, and secure. And no leaks, and it should read between the add and the full mark. My hoses, they're not cracked, not broken, and secure. No leaks, and not dry rotted or frayed. The gearbox, it's not cracked, not broken and secure, no leaks. And my steering linkage is connected by, it's not cracked, not broken and secure, no illegal welds, no loose or missing parts, and it's connected by castle nuts and cotter pins. System number 2 is the braking system. I have the ABS line and the brake hose. They're not cracked, not broken and secure, and not dry rotted or frayed, no leaks. The brake hose go to the brake chamber. It's not cracked, not broken and secure, no dents, no leaks. The push rod and slack adjuster, they're not cracked, not broken and secure, no illegal welds, no loose or missing parts. It's in a 90-degree angle. When you pull on it, I should not be able to pull on it no more than 1 inch with the brakes released. Inside the wheel is the brake drum. It's not cracked, not broken and secure, and no dents and no brake contaminants such as oil or metal shavings. Inside the brake drum are the brake shoe linings. They're not cracked, not broken and secure, and no illegal welds, no loose or missing parts, and not worn dangerously thin. System number 3, come on in, is the suspension. We have the leaf springs. They're not cracked, not broken and secure, no illegal welds, no loose or missing parts, not shifted or missing. The U-bolts, they're not cracked, not broken and secure, and no illegal welds, no loose or missing bolts. The axle is not cracked, not broken and secure, no illegal welds, no loose or missing bolts. The hangers in the front and in the rear, they're not cracked, not broken and secure, no illegal welds, no loose or missing parts. The frame is not cracked, not broken and secure, no illegal welds, no loose or missing parts, and no extra hose. The shock absorber is not cracked, not broken and secure, no leaks, and no loose or missing parts. Now, my front steering tire is not cracked, not broken and secure, and not dry rotted free, no leaks, and no cuts or bulges on the side wall. The tread is evenly worn. The tread depth should be no less than 432 in tread depth, and the tread depth should be no less than 432 in tread depth, and this front steering tire cannot be recapped. And how I would check the tread depth is with a tread depth gauge. How I would check the air pressure is with a rubber mallet or air pressure gauge. Now, the front steering rim is not cracked, not broken and secure, no illegal welds, no loose or missing parts. All lug nuts are not cracked, not broken and secure, none are loose or missing. If they were loose or missing, they would show rust or shininess. Now, all valve stem is not cracked, not broken and secure, and no leaks, and should have a metal cap. The oil hub is not cracked, not broken and secure, no loose or missing parts, no leaks. Now I'll close up the hood. I'll strap it down on the passenger side and come back to the driver's side. Strap it down on the passenger side, then I'll go to the driver's side. Strap it down. All right, now my tanks. The fuel tank is not cracked, not broken and secure, no leaks, held up by metal and rubber straps. The fuel tank has a cap that's hand tight, has a rubber seal and a metal chain. My air tanks are not cracked, not broken and secure. They have no leaks and they're drained daily, free of condensation. The batteries are not cracked, not broken and secure, and no leaks, no corrosion around the posts, and the cables are not dry rotted or frayed. Now, we'll go to the DOT tape. The DOT tape is not cracked, not broken and secure, and the reflectors. And they're proper color, they're clean. My left turn signal, right turn signal, and four-way flashers, and the brake lights are red in color. They're not cracked, not broken and secure, and no condensation. The reverse light and the tag light, they're not cracked, not broken and secure, and they are white in color with no condensation. Now, this concludes my pre-trip, and if you are interested in getting your CDL, give us a call at 240-581-2452 or 301-793-2351. or visit us on the web at thecdlbookclub.com. That's thecdlbookclub.com, where you can order the exam book, the greatest pre-trip inspections books, Class A and B, and the skills books. CDL Book Club is where you get CDL minded. We'll see you soon.